Howdy, I'm Josh. Let's do some SEO editing for a high-level website. So if you don't know, Search Atlas is a rebilling or reselling add-on that you can attach to your sub-accounts and you can sell at whatever price you want to. HighLevel will charge your agency $79 per sub-account that you have Search Atlas activated in. So just make sure you price at that amount or more per sub-account, or you could include it as one of the add-ons or additional features whenever you sell it to your clients. Just make sure that you know that $79 per sub-account is what HighLevel is going to charge you. Included in that is going to be the ability to add site projects. Now, there are limitations to the number of site projects, but in most cases, you're not going to hit that. And what you'll do is go and click on site project here, put in the domain URL, subdomain. As long as this website is one that was built inside of HighLevel, then you'll be able to automatically update some of the suggestions inside the account. For example, in this Clearwater, this is not one that I have built with HighLevel. So if I go to the fix, not applicable, not associated with the sub account, so it will not be able to edit it. Now, I will be able to go and launch advanced SEO tools and make some edits from that or suggestions from there, but I won't be able to dynamically update it. However, Joshua Sanderford and eGrowth Lab, they are high-level websites. Inside of the SEO section, you're going to have an analytics, domain power, backlinks, keywords, and the like. You can see all those things here. You can see in this site, I've had some increase in backlinks over time. This isn't a site that has a ton of traffic to it, but I am building it. The AI recommendations will allow you to dynamically update a lot of these fixes, which may save you some time and effort. I highly suggest that you just don't take these recommended fix at face value. You do want to make sure that the keywords are the ones that you actually want to rank for before you make the suggestions and apply it to your site. For example, this recommended fix underneath the blog category guides, it may or may not have some impact on the SEO, but the guides page is not necessarily one that people are going to land on because it is a category of some of the blogs. So do I want to update it? I don't think it's going to necessarily matter here. This one right here, this is Extendly. Sign up for Extendly. White label, GoHighLevel tech support. This one recommends that I do Extendly expert white label tech support for SaaS growth. Okay, better descriptor, doesn't include GoHighLevel, so it, in my opinion, may not be what I want to go for because I want to describe this as GoHighLevel tech support, but I may want to include SaaS growth. So I could come inside here, I could copy this section right here, and I can edit this and actually include this new section, white label GoHighLevel tech support for SaaS growth, and take that suggestion, save it, and then click on fix issue. So the fix issue is then going to take this recommended fix and is going to push it as a part of the title tag for this particular landing page. Fixing in progress, you can see that, and I can see fixed issues here. I can then go over to the meta descriptions and do the exact same thing. So I would look for, let's say, the page URL of Extendly. The current value is more of a describer that I've written that says we'll take care of everything with a white label fashion. This one says Extendly streamline your SaaS business with a white label tech support. This one is probably a better fit. It's a little bit more streamlined, as you can imagine, to what I have written, which it looks and sounds a little bit long-winded. I can also go in here and click on AI generate, and it'll generate some recommended fixes for pages that do not have a pre-built recommended fix. Some of them are pre-written when I land in here and some are not. I don't know the rhyme or the reason behind which ones are and which ones aren't, but that way you know that I can click on AI generate. Looks like it takes a little bit of time, so maybe if I click out of that and come back in, then it'll be written, but not quite yet. This is real time. I'm not going to edit too much here for this video. Missing image alt text, that'll go through and try to fix some of these images. I don't see it available for some of the posts at the moment. So some of them allow me to and some of them don't. Rhyme or reason behind that, I'm not necessarily sure at the moment. This says the site page is not associated. I think this is because of the move over from the previous blog hosting to the new one, not hosting, but the way that they had the URL structured, and now it's all fixed. So that descriptor is probably some adjustments that I need to go and make. because I don't have some image alt text in some cases. I could do the same thing for like Twitter card, open graph, canonical links, and so on and so forth. On top of this, I could sort by the fix issue in category, and I could just do a bunch of the fixes in bulk. I wouldn't recommend it. Go line item by line item if possible. So the next thing that you want to do is click on Launch Advanced SEO. This is going to give you a lot more information that you would want to spend some time on for your sites. So if you don't know, on the back end, this is Search Atlas, but it's just a little bit more branded towards high-level accounts. So it's not going to have like Search Atlas here at the top. But this gives you a lot more information and your clients a lot more information about their individual sites. So you can click into each of the sites that they do manage and get a lot more detailed overview. The things that I would go and spend time on, of course, is going to be pages and page authority. So you can go in here and find the pages that have organic keywords and their ranking and estimated traffic for that. And then the subdomains as well, which will pull the subdomains that you have linked to your account. Of course, I only have one in our case. And then I can go in here and add additional competitors that I would like to compare my site to. So I can see that, okay, Dara Hallsworth, It's Keaton, GoHighLevel, YouTube, and others, it's suggesting are my competitors. In some cases they would be, in some cases they wouldn't be. Then I can also see if there are any paid competitors. So this is going to give you tools similar to like SEO, SEMrush, or Ahrefs. But the one that I do spend the most time in is going to be here in the keyword section, where I can go and add individual keywords to my account or see the ones that I particular rank for. You can go over here to the left-hand side and click on keywords, and then you can search for those keywords and add them to each one of your accounts. And that's really what I spend a lot of time on. I can also do the keyword rank tracking for each one of my sites, and I can add additional keywords here. Whenever I do the keyword research, so I could do something like GoHighLevel in this case, and I could click on search for that and see what the results for that particular keyword are going to be. Whenever that pulls it up, it's going to give me a bunch of like keyword variations, competition that is online, and then I can export an SERP for that particular file. And then I can go here and add to a list of a keyword list. And I could go and add that to, let's say, eGrowth Lab list or a rank tracker for particular sites as well. So that's going to be where you attach them to each one of your projects. And you can see, is this even something that I want to rank for? What is the intent type? This is navigational and commercial. Is it hard? And this one's very hard to rank for. And you can see what the cost per click for each one of these are going to be. GoHighLevel prices looks pretty pricey indeed. So that's what I would use in order to kind of set up your site. You can also go to the content side, and there is the ability to do some content genius, kind of generating some information. You can do topical maps for each one of your sites. This is going to give you a lot more kind of information for each one of your sites. Again, this is an add-on service for each one of your clients, but the primary thing that I'd recommend you have your client spend time in is just on the high-level side. That way you don't get stuck into the weeds too much with the Search Atlas backend, because that Launch Advanced SEO definitely gives a lot more to be discovered, a lot more tools. So the fix issues, that's how it works. That's where I'd spend time. And if you want to sell high level and get a bunch of bonuses, 30-day free trial for some of the plans that they offer, then I would recommend and highly appreciate you clicking the link down below this video, and I've got a bunch of bonuses that will be beneficial to you starting your high-level journey and getting access to selling tools just like the Search Atlas and making monthly recurring revenue. I'm sitting at about 6K per month servicing people in my local area, businesses that I love to work with, and people that have become actually great friends of mine and clients for 2+ almost 3 years in many cases. So I hope that you can have some of the same experiences that I have through selling high level and building a lot of relationships with local clients. And if you want to get a jump start, go ahead and jump into the GoHighLevel Jumpstart community, which is gocollab.com/build, where I give a ton of free resources, weekly calls, and support that you can hop into. So if you're on the fence of joining high level and you want to ask me some pertinent questions, hop into that community. And I've got tons of weekly calls, 3 per week to be exact, and past recordings that you can go and watch and actually see what it looks like inside of my personal account and see some of the strategies that I am implementing. You can join 1,200 plus members inside of that community, all building their Go High Level SaaS agencies. So I'd love to see you inside and help support you in your Go High Level journey. And I appreciate you watching this video. There's also this Search Atlas video, as well as additional videos that I put out there that would be very useful to building your monthly recurring revenue with HighLevel. So this has been Josh, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.